can you walk us through the inspiration or the aha moments that led you to start your business?
Well, first the earth cooled, then the dinosaurs came. But kid, um, what happened in my entrepreneurial journey? Number one, the consulting business that I've had since 2018 was not my first go around. Just know that. Although I was managing that production company since 1993. In 2008, I got the crazy idea to open up a personal training studio. So I was doing that simultaneously, and that was a good uh, proving ground, a good learning opportunity for me to learn how to navigate the marketing and dealing with a brick and mortar structure and customers and marketing and all that kind of stuff. But leading up to 2018, there were two things going on. Number one, by 2018, I'd been with the production company for 25 years. Was vice president of the company. The only logical next step for me was to buy the company, and I didn't want to do that. That wasn't for me. So I kind of hit a ceiling there. Great company, great people, made a nice living, had no problem with that. But just for fulfillment's sake, I was kind of hitting the roof there. And then at the same time, my youngest son was a pretty highly recruited high school athlete getting ready to be possibly play Division I baseball in college. And it was most likely not going to be in Pennsylvania. So I knew by 2020, when he graduated, I was going to need to have a Shawshank plan so that I could follow him wherever he went, because I watched every game since he was in diapers.
Wow.
And I wasn't going to miss another one because for me, it's family first. And with those two things happening together, hitting my ceiling with the full time employment and my son's athletics trajectory, like I said, I need to put together a Shawshank plan. That was my aha moment, that I have to do something that is A, can generate revenue, and B, wouldn't be a conflict for where I was currently working, because everyone told me, well, why don't you just go be an agent or go run your own production company? You have all the contacts, you did all the sales. I didn't want to screw over the people that worked underneath me, because some of them were young and had their own families or getting ready to start, and they just got married. And, I wanted to do it on my own 2 feet, and I didn't want to bogart anything from the other company. So that was my moment. That was like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to help other voiceover people and production people and design people market themselves. Because for all this time, I had been sitting behind the desk and I had been marketed to by all of these voiceover people. So I knew what was not working well or what techniques were cool or unique. And then on the other hand, I was marketing against a lot of these people, marketing our roster of talent to all these production companies and advertising agencies all over the country. So I knew how I was able to outmarket them and get the business. So that's where it really started. I really drilled down on that niche, and I said, I'm going to help voiceover professionals market themselves independently and not depend on the agent model. That was my aha moment, those combination of
Yeah,
events.
it's interesting that, part of that motivation of becoming, pushing you to become an entrepreneur is realizing the bigger picture is that I need to create something that I can have time with my family. And, the fact that you saw that going toward becoming a business owner would allow you to do that if implemented successful would, and you probably, I'm pretty sure in the beginning you put in a lot of times where you probably might have missed some things, apparently not games, but missed some things because you had to put in a little bit more time to end up getting a return of time to now, you know, dive into because of what you've done. That makes sense or anything like that? Would that be true for
No
your?
doubt there was definitely plenty of sacrifices made. And that's something that carries on into my coaching with my clients now. They have to be willing to make those sacrifices, and not many people are willing to do that. Whether you're sacrificing money, whether you're sacrificing sleep, whether you're sacrificing, that maybe that you don't have that night out with your significant other because you need to save that money to reinvest in yourself. Maybe you're not huddled around the TV on Friday nights to watch a movie on that one night. I mean, I basically approached it as if I had two full-time jobs, period. And because I knew if I took the pain up front and passed on some of the fun and leisure, I would get it back 100 times over down the road.
Yes.
And that's, thank goodness, the life that I kind of live now in semi-retirement, because for me it was about 3 letters. Here's your little lesson today. QTL. QTL stands for quality time left.
Wow.
You know,
Quality time
That's what
left.
you've been
It's like,
talking about. Yeah.
I didn't want to retire. I didn't want to retire at 65 and be, oldie moldy and have to chase my grandkids around with a cane or something. I wanted to, grow up with my kids a little bit and, be on their journey and be there to support them and be able to wake up every morning, have coffee with my wife, every dinner with my wife. We do that now every day. We're spoiled rotten, but you know what? I took one for the team early. So yeah, sacrifice key to get that QTL.